Find the perfect ride for you today with the New Year New Ride sales event at Guam Auto Spot. Get behind the wheel of the 2024 Outlander Sport starting at just $22,995 or only $156 per paycheck. Visit GuamAutospot.com or call 671-478-AUTO.
Wendy's new Cajun chicken sandwich. So spicy, it's pico.
You or someone you know looking for a job? Well, Sentinel Security is hiring, and they're offering starting pay between $10 to $15 an hour, and they'll train you too. Email them today that you're interested at sentinelsolutionsguam@gmail.com. Sentinel Security, Guam's most reliable security solution for your home and your business. This tastes oh so good. Say hello to the coolest party in your hands. Cold Stone Guam's birthday cake Oreo cookie ice cream taco. They took everything you love. Birthday cake Oreo cookie ice cream, rainbow sprinkles, rich chocolate, and a crispy waffle taco shell and turned it into the ultimate summertime celebration. This signature creation won't be around forever, so grab yours while it lasts. Visit Cold Stone at their GPO or Micronesia Mall locations today. Cold Stone Creamery, the ultimate ice cream experience.
Good Morning Show with Torres is brought to you by 76 Circle K Guam.
Good morning, everyone. It's time to go to Circle K and stock up on the batteries and the flashlights and all the snacks that they sell over there. It's like a little supermarket they've got going over there. The only thing they don't sell over there is like frozen food, frozen meats and stuff like that. Everything else you need, including the gas, at the lowest prices if you sign up for their My Rewards program, which is absolutely free. Head on over to Circle K today. They're our advertiser. We love them so much because they are our advertiser from the jump, no matter how controversial we got. Their belief in the First Amendment has stayed true with us. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Norma Jean. My name is Troy Torres, and it is 9:40 a.m. on Tuesday, July 22, 2025. And over the weekend, we tried to get a hold of Speaker Frank Blas Jr. and asking him a bunch of questions. He left us on red on WhatsApp, asking him just simple questions. Why are you running for governor? What is it that you hope to do? And something about his comments on the whole Josh Tenorio thing. He never answered any of our questions, left us on red. So I'm wondering, how serious is this campaign? I'll follow up with him again today. I followed up with him already yesterday and still no answer. We'll try to get you that story about Frank Blas running for governor. I can't promise you that he'll respond or anything, and that's up to him and his staff and his campaign people and how serious they want to be about that. But otherwise, the only other thing that happened aside from, of course, Liberation Day, and by the way, happy anniversary to my grandparents who, if they were alive, would have been married for 79 years yesterday. And today would be my grandpa's 101st birthday if he were alive. He died back in 1997. Otherwise, only other thing that happened is the weather people are monitoring a storm that is gradually developing near Chuuk and moving northward into our neck of the woods. And when I say our neck of the woods, according to an interview that I had under an hour ago with Landon Aydlett, chief meteorologist with the Guam National Weather Service, the National Weather Service Guam office, that he says that everyone in the Mariana Islands should stay tuned to how this thing Invest 98W develops. But what the forecast models are consistently showing is that this thing, whatever it is, could pass near or over Saipan or Tinian Friday or Saturday, which doesn't mean that any of us are out of danger. Matter of fact, why don't we listen to what Mr. Aydlett has to say as he gives us some advice on what we can do right now, aside from not panicking and not jumping to any conclusions. Hi, good morning. It is 8:50 a.m. on Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025. And overnight, I'm with my name is Troy Torres, by the way, pardon me. I'm with the chief meteorologist for the National Weather Service, our friend Landon Aydlett. Landon, good morning.
Good morning and happy Liberation Day,
Happy
post-Liberation Day.
Yeah, thank you. Happy Liberation Day. Overnight, some models came in showing a 98W about, north of us, kind of northeast of us, and models showing some tracks that could bring this thing east of Guam, close to Guam, very close to Saipan. Can you tell us what's going on and if we have anything to worry about right now?
Yeah, that's correct. We've been watching this tropical disturbance. It's now dubbed Invest Area 98W by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. We've been watching that for a couple days, generating some showers and thunderstorms across Micronesia. The winds are not too much to speak of, which is typical in these early stage developing systems. But Joint Typhoon Warning Center did upgrade it to a low for development, which is now on the public webpage for Joint Typhoon Warning Center. That means that tropical cyclone development or a tropical depression is not likely with this system in the next 24 hours. But the forecast models, a number of models, are showing gradual, steady development in the coming days as it makes its approach closer to the Mariana Islands. And so I'm going to turn my camera around and show you what I'm looking at from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. That's where it is right now. It's just north of Chuuk, just north of Finanu, which is in the northern parts of Chuuk State. It's that yellow circle. So 98W, that's one we're watching. 97W, that's rated medium for development, which it could become a tropical depression just outside of 24 hours. But that's well to our west and no threat to us in the Mariana Islands. So
that's the one that the Philippines is watching, right?
Yeah, the Philippines will be watching that one as well as all the associated monsoonal effects on top of all the rain they've already had across the Philippines.
Okay.
But 98W, we're going to be watching that one closely. So the key word right now with 98 is potential and possible. There's a lot of possibilities with the system. We're looking at the live shot from the Himari satellite at Guam and the Sinai. Some of these showers and thunderstorms across the islands right now. Most of it's just to our northwest, and that's moving away. But we could see some scattered showers across Guam with the light wind field during the daytime heating today. 98W, that's that little blob right here north of Chuuk. That's what we're going to be watching for possible development in the coming days. The consensus across multiple forecast models is that this is going to be tracking toward the Mariana Islands Friday and into Saturday, passing close to Saipan and Tinian, maybe keeping just east. That's one of the unknowns. Will it pass over the islands or stay just to the east? That will have implications on winds, wind directions, and also rainfall potential later this week. But how fast will this develop? Will it develop? And so these are the unknowns. And so right now the keywords again are possible and potential. We do have a hydrologic outlook for Guam and the Sinai for Thursday through Sunday for upwards of 5 to 10 inches of rain. So it's going to be a wet, sloppy end of the week, potentially. And of course, with any heavy rain events, we could have some flooding issues of low-lying areas and maybe some flash flooding areas of concern for like the southern central mountains of Guam. So those are the likelihoods at this point. But how will this evolve? That's a big question. And we're going to be putting out the regional weather outlook in a couple more hours to provide some additional detail on 98W. But things will start coming into alignment. So the best thing that people can do out there on the street, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And
Keep
then,
listening for the updated forecast from us because things will evolve. But go ahead and pull out your tropical cyclone plans. Do you have plans in place? Do you have the basic supplies needed if you do have power outages for several days? And of course, power outages can happen with tropical disturbances. It does not take a tropical storm or a typhoon to render yourself powerless in your neighborhood.
not to get ahead of ourselves, and I'm not going to ask too many questions, because we're still early. Things are still early, right? But you did talk about the possibility of 98W gradually intensifying and becoming something that would pass through as some sort of system close to the Mariana Islands, possibly close to Saipan and Tinian, what you said, Friday or Saturday. I just want to clarify for our audience a couple of things. One is, you're not ruling out that it could go anywhere within a cone of possibility, right? A trajectory anywhere from. And can you tell us what that trajectory is as of now? And then also, can you tell us, you're not ruling out that something could happen sooner than Friday or later than Friday, or maybe even not at all, right? Can you explain?
Yeah, we have a good 4 days for things to evolve as it is north of Chuuk. We don't have too much distance and we don't have an incredible amount of time before this thing passes in some form. The forecast models, multiple different models, they always disagree in solutions, forecast solutions, but there's a pretty good consensus right now of the forecast model showing this thing tracking to near Saipan and Tinian and then
Okay.
moving northward over the CNMI around Friday and Saturday. So
Okay.
the timing and location across multiple models, that is very consistent in this case. The intensity forecast, the forecast trajectories across the models, that varies significantly, ranging from a tropical disturbance, which we have those all the time in this region,
Yeah.
showers, thunderstorms, and gusty winds, ranging from on the low end of tropical disturbance to maybe on the more aggressive forecast model range, worst case scenario, tropical storm. And this
Okay.
is as of early this morning. So that's the range we're looking at for. But we need to see things start evolving at the surface. And right now we're looking at the surface charts over here. We do our hand analysis to see what the surface is looking like. And there's not much of a low level circulation. And we could probably start seeing that in the next 24 hours. Once we start seeing that low level circulation and organization, we know things will start to evolve a little bit better and more credibly in the forecast model. So there's a lot of things we're watching out for. But at this time, stay tuned. That's the best thing you can do. And maybe review your tropical cyclone plans at home and at work, but don't take a lot of actions to prepare for the end of the world, for example.
But you want everyone in the Mariana Islands, not just Saipan and Tinian, to be staying tuned. Would that be correct?
Correct.
Okay.
That's correct. So stay tuned, stay up to date, but don't panic.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Landon. I really appreciate your time. You mind if we have this same phone call tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. We might have a good little bit earlier. I have a conference at 9 o'clock, a day-long conference, unless it's changed.
What
For
about
real
like
world
a
events.
6:30, 7 a.m. sort of phone call?
That should work.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a good day, and thank
Talk
you so
soon.
much for your service. Thank you. All right, so that was Landon Aydlett, Chief Meteorologist with the National Weather Service Guam office, giving us the latest on Invest 98W, which was so named over the weekend by the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. You heard him, National Weather Service Guam office has been monitoring this for the past couple of days. Just as a recap, he wants all of us to stay tuned, all of us throughout the Mariana Islands to stay tuned. But the forecasts are showing, they're consistent in showing that this thing could head toward over near Saipan Tinian Friday or Saturday. That there are not many days between now and then, and so they'll just be keeping us updated as the days go on. And so, and what they're looking at is somewhere between, a low-level tropical disturbance all the way up to maybe a tropical storm. And he talks about how, heavy rains or winds can knock out power even if we're not experiencing those low-level tropical disturbance. force winds and rains, but we might be getting heavy rains here on Guam. So, don't rule out the possibility of power going out, etc. So just in general, don't freak out, don't panic, don't jump to any conclusions, but keep your storm preparedness plans with you and familiarize yourself with them. And it doesn't hurt to go to Circle K 76 and stock up on batteries and flashlights and whatever else that you might need to get through the rainy weather. We'll have this same sort of update tomorrow morning, if not sooner, if there is some sort of breaking news about Invest 98W later today. But otherwise, tomorrow morning, we'll bring you another update. For Kandit News, I'm Troy Torres. You all have a wonderful day. God bless you. Welcome to this new week. Happy Liberation Day. Good morning, and I love you.
We got that dynamite. We got that dynamite.
Find the perfect ride for you today with the New Year New Ride sales event at Guam Auto Spot. Get behind the wheel of the 2024 Outlander Sport starting at just $22,995 or only $156 per paycheck. Visit GuamAutospot.com or call 671-478-AUTO.